Well, greetings, business communication students. This is week number 4 in our 8-week course here in business communications, Business 24 at Norco College. And this week, you're going to be looking at the beginnings. Well, really, you've already looked at some of the beginnings of business writing, but you're going to be focused on actually doing the writing this week. So you're going to be looking at short workplace messages, digital media, and then positive routine messages. So you will be doing your first writing assignment this week. As you know, this class is broken into 3 modules. We just finished module number 1 last week, and you ended with an exam. You did your presentation, which, by the way, I'll be grading over the next couple of days. And then you're going to be, actually, I probably won't be grading it until you comment on other students' presentations. Then I'll grade yours, and I usually let the first week kind of go by, let everybody give them a chance to view each other's presentations, and then I usually start next week. So just so you know, and then I'll only grade those who have done, not only the presentation, but have commented on at least 2 other student presentations, and I'll start that next week. But anyway, that's what you're going to be focused on. So, and then the second module focuses on business writing, and the third module focuses on employment communications. So we're starting then module number 2 on business writing, which is why we're going to have a Zoom session on Wednesday at 2 p.m. So I'm going to go ahead and share our class in Canvas. And on Wednesday of this week at 3 p.m., we're going to have our next Zoom session where I'll be going over business writing in detail. So I'm going to select module number 2 since that's where we are. And I'm going to scroll down here to week number 4. So again, last week we ended with you finishing your first discussion post and your first individual presentation, or your only individual presentation, and your first exam. This week we pick up with business writing. So make sure you watch this if you don't tune into the Zoom session. But I do have the Zoom session scheduled. I don't know what happened here. It's not scheduled at the right time, but it's going to be on Wednesday at 2 p.m. I think I put it that way in the emails. So you'll see it at 3 p.m. On Wednesday at 3 p.m. And you can click this link right here. It'll bring you to the Zoom session. Right now, you shouldn't be able to see it, but when you do see it, it'll have the correct time on it. And then your assignments for this week are going to be a check-in assignment on Chapter 5 and 6. You're going to be looking at a quiz on Chapter 5. And then you're going to be looking at your writing assignment, a floating holiday memo, and then starting your discussion post. So those are the chapters you're going to be looking at. Actually, it looks like you're only looking at 1 chapter this week. So it's Chapter 5. I apologize. And it's going to be your positive routine memo that you're going to be looking at. And Chapter 5 is basically routine business messages, commonplace messages, email, text messaging, things like that, the way in which we communicate within a business. And so that's what you'll be looking at in Chapter 5. So anyway, check-in assignment, quiz, writing assignment number 1 on floating holidays, and then discussion post number 2. Start that, and you have 3 weeks to complete that. So, all right, well, have a great week, everyone. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I apologize if there was anything said that was confusing. I'm very much under the weather today, so I'm doing my best to get my videos to you. Hopefully they're helpful. And you will see me on video again next week.